Yo guys, sorry you already know that today we are back playing some more Raging Loop. I am hoping that we get to the first night of this new time loop. First night meaning, where like the werewolves and stuff show up and the killing starts happening. So I'm interested to see what's about to happen. There's some scary music playing, but right now we were supposed to help Kaori, with food stuff, and we're not. So maybe she's going to, pull a knife on us again or something. I don't know. But the music that plays when you die is playing right now, so I'm a little scared. But let's see. You can't work on an empty stomach. Kaori-san gave me a bowl. For some reason, her smile seemed a bit warped. It probably wasn't on purpose, though. It was just the effect of the smell. No, the miasma coming from the food she gave me. It was just that powerful. Oh, maybe we are going to die because we're going to eat the food. Are you upset about something? Huh? No, why would you think that? I couldn't feel any anger in her voice or expression, but being new here, I couldn't understand the mentality of someone trying to present something like this as food. As I twitched in fear that this was punishment for slacking off, Kaori-san suddenly gave me a full smile. Dude, I'm already getting chills. It has been 1 single minute, and I'm getting chills, and I'm, worried that she's gonna jump scare me with some crazy thing again. Okay. Oh, we got happy music. Let's go. Okay. I thought it was about to be, something super scary. Oh, it's a smell, isn't it? This is Shishinare. It's, like that because of traditional technique to keep game meat fresh. I see. So this was the infamous dish made of fermented game meat. The nare part of the name had to refer to long fermentation, just like narazushi for fermented sushi. I had no clue how they gave it such a strong smell, though. Did they reuse the same marinade for decades, with the salt they used for sun-dried mackerel? They used to eat it raw before, but they eventually found out it's dangerous, and now we boil it or use it in the stews or soups. It used to be a celebrated dish here. This is what's left from what I made for the journalist. Please consider it my way of welcoming you. Okay, I had to steel myself. I actually had a soft spot for strange delicacies. I tried sun-dried mackerel and any other weird foods I could get my hands on. I thought that was supposed to say many, but any also works. No way I could refuse this. I mean, I've been eating Yasumizu's food since I was a little girl. Would eating this turn me into a zombie or something? No, I would prove that idea wrong. Thank you. Alright, I was I'm waiting for a choice to pop up being eat the food, and then a key to be come back here and find a way to not eat the food, but right now it looks like we're eating it. I picked up the bowl and the chopsticks. Brown rice covered in a ton of crumbled bits of meat. The soup stock seemed as light as what they used in Kanfujiyoshi, but I didn't know what to think of the meat's color. What was up with this greasy, shiny green surface? The reek attacked my nose once again. Damn it, I couldn't back out now. Gathering my resolve, I quickly put some stock rice and meat into my mouth. Alright, so we eat the food no matter what. There's not a choice to not eat it. What? Was it good? I really couldn't tell. I had absolutely no idea what I was eating here. The texture, the sensation on the tongue, everything was new to me. The taste was extremely acidic, salty, and rich in animal protein. But that weird smell smothered most of it, forcing me to continuously convince myself that I was eating something really good. It felt like my body would reject it all if I didn't. Holding the aversion at bay, I somehow swallowed it. The aftertaste was better than I expected, but as the reek faded, it made way for a strong, beastly smell. Yeah, in a way, this taste was an exciting form of entertainment by itself. Interesting. Okay. Oh my, you're such a good eater. I could get used to this. Yes, I understand what you mean. I didn't know what to think of it when I first came here, but now I sometimes even crave it. No, I wasn't lying. It really did seem like a taste I could get used to. It was hard to honestly call it good, but at least it did feel nutritious. Alright, so I wonder if we're ever going to find out, what's up with the food thing. What does it do to us? Why was Chimmy trying to not let us eat it? I'm very interested. Maybe that's what, keeps you in here? No, because the mist kept us in here, so I'm not sure. As reciting a prayer, I repeatedly tried to convince myself of that as I emptied the bowl I was given. Oof. Thank you for the meal. You're welcome. So I'd finally eaten some from Yasumizu. Did that mean I was the true local now? Or Yomi Bito? Whatever, as long as I could go back to square one. I'll explore all the options I had available. Rhythmic cutting sounds were reaching my ears. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I was the night that we spent in the outhouse, there was a wolf that was still trying to attack us, so it's not like eating the food caused you to be a target. Yeah, I'm really not sure. As Kori-san began preparing food in the kitchen, I did the work assigned to me. I had to repair the numerous cracked and broken dishes they had here. Apparently, they couldn't afford anything new, so they opted to take what was thrown out in Kanfujiyoshi and repair it into something usable. Was there no end to how pitiful things were here? The broken plates and cups were all wrapped in old newspaper, and all I had to do was unwrap them and put them back together. It was actually kind of fun, sort of like a jigsaw puzzle, but man, there were a lot of them. I'd have to do this for entire boxes full of broken tableware. I did wonder whether they actually needed so much, but apparently they just barely had enough, so they wanted to have some spares. I used some all-purpose glue from a 100 yen shop. They bought it from a nearby town. Kari-san laughed about it, saying, we get far more value out of this than a 100 yen bowl, and I just about cried. It was a strange mix of modern frugality and the poverty of ancient times, and it exemplified just how weird Yasumizu really was. As I worked, I realized that many of the plates and cups had a familiar symbol on them. What kind of mark is this? I asked Kari-san over the counter. Oh, that's the crest of the watering hole family. The Higuchi. I was about to mention the name, but then I realized that Kari-san probably didn't have good memories of them. I'd heard that examining these crests helped understand the lineages and the like, but I had no knowledge necessary for this. Did the other head families have crests too? Yes, I like the Nasato one. It's cute. Cute? From what I recall, the Nasato family was the crow. Did it have a bird on it or something? Uematsu was the spider, Nasato was the crow, Higuchi was the monkey, and Migurama was the snake. They worshipped a mountain and these guardians. It was significant not only for Fujiyoshi's culture, but for the feast of the Omi Purge as well. If memory served, Chemi had told me last time that whether you had a guardian or not was relayed by a mark of blood on your skin. Waking up to find blood on your body was something straight out of a horror movie. Didn't the wolves in Haruchan say it was done through dreams? If that was true, I'd be at a loss. It'd be an actual supernatural phenomenon. Still, were wolves and humans informed differently? This is something I'd have to look into starting tomorrow. Where can I see the other crests? You can probably find the Nasato's in the Nasato mansion, but the others... Oh, the accessory on Uematsu's chest is based on her crest. Oh, that thing, okay. I thought it was kind of weird looking. I'll try looking for them. I wouldn't want to disrespect them out of ignorance. You might be right. I'll tell you if I find something. Please do. I continued working as we talked. There was a small ancient TV here. Apparently you could get public broadcasting here, but not much else. That was probably enough for everyone to gather here and have dinner while watching something. I was told that all the dorm rooms had TVs too. That had to be another way they pampered the children who would eventually leave this place. It strongly demonstrated how much of an exception the dorm was for Yasumizu. My eldest lives in the dorm and always tells me what happened in yesterday's shows. We can only turn this on at night, you see. Normally giving TVs to the younger generations would be a sign of luxury, but it was the other way around here. The children went to school in Kamufujiyoshi, but they never went anywhere beyond that and just went straight home, and Kamufujiyoshi was secluded to begin with. That was why they prioritized giving TVs to the children, to let them know what was happening outside the village and to help them learn modern Japanese culture. Apparently they also covered their electricity and gas bills. They had to be frugal, but they didn't mind supporting the children's access to TV. Chemi was the first Yasumizu child to make it to college, and Yasunaga-kun was expected to follow her footsteps. Basically, they thought if they supported the young ones and helped them become prominent figures in society, the money they send back would make life easier for those who stayed here. I honestly hope Yasunaga is able to live freely, unhindered by his roots here. As you can see, my second son has some flaws, so I have to keep him close, but my eldest is, if you don't mind me bragging, simply excellent. My late husband was clever too, but had an intense nature, and it seems like those two qualities were split between my sons. I do feel guilty that I couldn't give birth to two clever boys. Brother in the second was so difficult that both of us almost died. Did he come out like that because I tried too hard at the time? Kari-san was pretty talkative about this. I knew I was a stranger, and she had to introduce Yasumizu to me, but this was a bit much if you ask me. That was probably a sign of just how helpless she felt right now. Maybe Takumi-san should just propose to her and lighten the Oribe's burden. Marrying a widow with sons in middle to high school was difficult, and I could only assume that was his main issue. Feeling a bit conflicted, I glanced at the cheap alarm clock on the TV. It was 3 p.m. Any minute now. We're back, huh? Oh, right, we get to meet these three. Don't know this guy. There, the high schoolers were back. Welcome back, this is Fusaishi-san. He suddenly moved here to Yasumizu. Let's get along. Now, this is unexpected. I'm Yasunaga Oribe. Kari-san, sons, right? She told me about you. What did you tell me exactly? Get along with my good-for-nothing son. Oh, man. This is Chikamochi Kamoshida, and that's Haru Makishima. Call me Mochi. Give me your life. Nope. Hey, Mochi, what's that? Is he one of those cool guys? He scares me. Yasun probably has a better face and personality than him. Can he win against him? Sure he can. I challenge you to a duel. What? Wait, I'm your opponent here. Alright, let's go. Which one of us can go the longest without pissing? What? Haruaki is such a weird dude. You know I'm trying my hardest to hold it in. I'm at my limit too, actually. The one who pisses his pants first is the winner. What? Alright, wait, no it isn't. Just go already. Oh dear. We both had to forfeit. You two sure get along. The bond of pissmen. Oh gosh. Yeah, wait, no. Again, this is Haru-chan. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you have a unique fashion sense. Wow, that sounds like such an insult to be the first thing you say to somebody. Got a problem with it? I got it all at 100 yen shot in Kachihara at the end of last year. That was just sad. It was something I'd expect from an elementary schooler. No, it's good. Again, let's go along. Nichan, he's trying to flirt with me. I'm scared. I really don't think he is. Man, Haru-chan was just distrustful of me even without the misunderstandings regarding Chimmy and I. Perhaps there really were people that you just couldn't get along with. How sad. Oh, you fixed so many bowls and cups. We were supposed to do that. Sorry to trouble you with it. Oh, it's fine. I had fun, and there's still plenty left. Yes, Naga, leave him be and go review your lessons. Oh, right. I'm going to the dorm then. Let's have our duel another time, Pissman. Then I'll be going now. The high schoolers left. Have you met everyone here in Yasumizu by this point? No, because we have not met the man who cried wolf. I don't think we... No, we talked to the old man. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen everybody. Have we actually talked to Mako yet this time? I don't remember. So maybe Mako and the old man who cried wolf. I think we met everybody else. I guess so. There was one exception, though. Oh, I'm sorry. There was a bit of a rude response. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Journalists included, I met 14. Huh? 1, 2. Oh, but if we don't include you, there should be 15. Suddenly, as if rehearsed, the final person appeared. Yep. Ah, perfect timing. This is the old man of Yasumizu. No one knew his name, did they? Hello. Like always, it was hard to tell whether he was listening or not. He's just going to say the wolves are coming. I'll be living here from now on. Pleasure to meet you. Coming. There it was, his shtick. Huh? What? He beckoned me closer. I can't believe he brought my ear to his mouth. Sway back. The wolf is coming? Whoa, you surprised me. I feared the potential damage to my eardrums. Hehehe. I had no idea what he was thinking, but he was grinning. Hey, I'm hungry. Please wait, I'll make you an onigiri. This might have actually been the first time I saw him properly communicate with someone. Once given the onigiri, he quickly munched it all up, leaving a big mess and just staggered out. According to Kaori-san, he'd always been part of the whole Yasumizu package. He seemed to have something wrong with his head and tended to cause trouble here. Always a part, eh? Would it be wrong to assume he'd experienced something that made him go insane? At the very least, his catchphrase about wolves coming gave me that impression. He'd experienced the feast once, and the fear made the boy who cried wolf become the old man who cried wolf. Perhaps he'd even seen that thing? I'd love to hear what he had to say, but that seemed difficult. Is that everyone? Seems so. I was glad to have heard so much from Kaori-san, but I would have liked to talk to the young ones more. Shimmy, too. Was it possible for me to forge a proper relationship with her starting tomorrow? I don't know. Is she going to be alive starting tomorrow? Let's rest until 6 p.m. With you here, everything was taken care of so quickly. You're a great help. Oh, it was nothing. After helping with the dinner preparation, I was supposed to be done for the day, so I was free to take a breather. It was almost 5 p.m. I hadn't been keeping track of time on the previous loop, but the mist had to appear soon. Needless to say, I was slightly tense. Not having anything better to do, I went outside. I looked up at the sky. The evening sun bathed everything in a red hue. This was probably the last time I'd see the mountain in the distance. No, this time I would survive until the mist cleared. Then I would look at this with the one dear to me and leave this place for good. As I gathered my resolve. 8. The donut bologna rice snows on the mountain. Oh, you're trying. I suddenly heard an off-key singing voice that completely deflated the tension of the scene. Oh. But there's going to be some tension soon. I can see Mako running through the plaza. She'd clearly noticed me. Umasa-san was right behind her. Fusayuki-san. That wasn't my name. I'm Haruaki. Ah, Fuseishi-san. You were tired, I presume? I'm still shining with energy. How reliable. I'm going to look at the field downhill before dinner time comes. And then you're going to speak in your crazy, speech thing where it felt like nonsense and you were warning me of, the mists. Oh, just like last time, huh? I've been busy fixing my bike here, so I hadn't even noticed them go down. Does it feel downhill? Yes, that's more of a graveyard. Grave, is there anything significant? Oh, that aside, your clothes are a bit Buddhist, aren't they? Are you giving a memorial service or something? Yes, the Uematsu were also responsible for funeral rites. Our faith might have some roots in Buddhism as a result of that duty. So Mamiya-san was right. Bedroom woman servants, was it? Perhaps they protected not only dreams, but also eternal sleep, the peace of the dead. Though, as our blood became less pure, we became unable to fulfill these duties, so we left them to the Migorama. Despite that, after moving here to Yasumizu, you hold services for the local graves, huh? That is my intention, yes, but this time, what? I had become a bit worried. She looked toward the direction of Saranaga again. Perhaps she could feel the coming of the mist with her skin? I heard that sensitive people could sense incoming weather changes by differences in pressure and humidity alone. Will something happen? No, I think it's probably merely my imagination. Umasu-san leaned on the pillar supporting the well's roof. Apparently, she decided against going to the field. Realizing this, Mako started playing around. Kids sure are a bundle of energy, huh? Indeed, everyone was afraid of her because she came through Saranaga, but she turned out to be an energetic child. Truly a relief. I wonder what happened to her. Perhaps she was doing her hardest to run away from a forced suicide in the mountains. That seemed likely. Takumi-san had mentioned last time that lots of suicidal people gathered here. But why did you... I was about to ask why she was the one to take care of her, but then I remembered something. She took in the corruption. That was one of the roles she was expected to fulfill. It felt wrong to me, but I didn't know what I actually had a problem with. Maybe it was parents, the locals who treated her like filth, or perhaps the customs and superstitions that caused it. 9. One whole birthday cow to find. 10. The kiss my sway again. That's a unique song. I heard it during a broadcast in Fujiyoshi. I'd actually heard it here in the last loop, but whatever. It's an old song about the teachings of Great Lord Shinai-sama, the incarnation of the mountain that keeps us alive. Shinai-sama's guardians are 1 snake, 2 monkey, 3 crow, 4 spider. She began singing out of nowhere. We've already heard this song. I don't need to listen to it again. 5. Prepare the feast when the evening mist arrives. 6. The badger runs along late with Nair as a fix. Her clear voice vanished into a wind passing this empty plaza. However, I could hear it very well. 7. The corrupt Yomibito rise to oppose the mountain. The tone of the song suddenly changed. 8. Death of the damned Yomibito is the mandate. Her singing now brought out feelings of unease. 9. 1 soul per day now to bind. Oh gosh! 10. The mist rise away again. Why is there blood? And Chami, why are you jump scaring me? Please don't do that. An ice cold voice cut her off. Should I listen to you know what? I will. I'm interested in whoops. I am interested in what they both sounded like here. So let's go ahead and put her voice put both of their voices up. And I want to look at this log. Because it said that her singing now brought a feeling of unease. So, like, did she start singing in a creepy manner? Okay, and then she gets cut off right here. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, alright. I don't know why I expected it to be way scarier. Probably because the music makes me think that, this is really terrifying. I still think this is another red herring. I feel like she was probably just, like, helping, like, with, like, an animal or something. But we'll see. I looked at the source and a chill went down my spine. It was Chami, covered in the red of the evening, as well as the red of blood. Her whole body was covered in blood. You were working hard, I see. Oh, I was. Huh? Serizawa-san, what happened? Oh, sorry, I guess making such a dramatic entrance while looking like this is a bit scary, huh? She gave me a broad grin. I believe she had to dismantle Wild Game. See, dude, this game, I mean, listen, I'm having a lot of fun. There's parts of it that are becoming predictable. I know when you're trying to get me and when something's actually happening. Come on now. Nothing's going to happen until the mists arrive. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. Kanzuji-chan got a big one this morning. The muscles and bones of this thing were huge. Oh yeah, Takumi-san had told her to help Kanzu-san. Oh wow, you know how to butcher Wild Game? It's easy when you get used to it. Your clothes are a mess now, though. You sure that's not a problem? I didn't mean for this to happen. My hand slipped a bit. Well, I didn't have another set of clothes, so it ain't a problem. She laughed and it made her look even scarier. You can just call me Chami, by the way. Drop the fancy talk, too. Whoa. Was that Rikago-san? No. It clearly was. Alright, Chimi-chan, you can, call me just Haruaki, too. Talk to me like I'm a friend. Oh, really? Alright, Haruaki-san. Want to get to know each other over some food? Whoa. By the way, are we getting some of that game beef for dinner? Of course. We're in for some good eating. Woohoo! Isn't that great, Uematsu-san? What? Please call me Rikako. Rikako-san? Whoa! What kind of response was that? What is it? Haruaki-sama. She was about to call me by some weird name, but she somehow managed to actually get my real one right? Problem being that she called out to me, but didn't actually have anything to say. Oh boy. Oh, and what's your problem, Shami-san? Haruaki-san, wanna come watch me butcher game? You'll see me cut meat with a huge hunting knife. Splosh, splosh. Whoa, that kind of imitation would have weirded out anyone normal, but me? I was actually intrigued. Haruaki-sama. Yes? Shall we go there? Where? Oh gosh. Are they both, like, trying to get my attention? The graveyard. An invitation even freakier than the previous one? It felt like she'd take me straight to the land of the dead, though. That was interesting in its own way. Huh? What exactly are you gonna do there, Rikaku-san? What of you, Serizawa-sama? Are you aware how absurd it is to show him a feast of blood? Even if it is for Yasumizu, blood is linked to the corruption. Rikaku-san, you do know that lewdness is also dirty, right? Whatever you are imagining. I was not thinking of anything of the sort. Really? You seem like a real closet pervert to me. Don't worry, all men love lewd women. Beaming? Oh gosh. Too bad though, I have even more lewd power than you. What? No fair. What the hell are you two talking about? Fusayuki-san, are you popular? What? Mako, whatever do you... Oh, you're out of the race? Guess I'll have him then. You will? That's too good to be true. You're my type. If you're gonna live here, then I guess I'll have something to look forward to when coming back home. So I had a chance with Jimmy in this route too, huh? Oh, then I shall have many chances while you are away. Oh my gosh. What? Not happening. And with Rikago-san too. Mako-chan, let's have a race. Yay! I ran around with her like I was a kid her own age again. As much as I enjoyed them having a catfight over me, I knew that we were almost out of time. Yep. Ooh, the dense mist began flowing into the plaza. Let's go! Listen, I appreciate this game is building up as many details and fleshing out its backstory and, you know, giving things to its characters, but this is the real meat and potatoes. This is what I want. I want the mist to happen. I want the game, the loop, the wolves, the killing. This is the stuff that I've been wanting to happen since I restarted this time loop. Let's go. No way. My tone was a bit forced, but no one paid any heed. The mists are here. Chenny's loud voice flung everyone into a frenzied panic. Bachan's in the house. What about the old man? I ain't that old. No, not the miss. Wow, she looks freaked out. Take the brass through the door. Yeah, Haruki-san. I'll lead him. Alright, please do, Haruki-san. This is Yasumi's miss. Please do whatever she tells you, even if it sounds stupid. Alright. Oh, so this is the mist. I guess we should count ourselves lucky we got to see it. Yeah, about that. It's probably bad for our equipment. This is serious. I'm so glad you have rooms. Please run to them immediately. Mamiya-san, you're with us. Cameraman, you... I'll take him. The prefab, right? Come with me and don't fall. No need to rush. Ooh. So there were some choices involving the prefab room. I wonder if something's going to happen to him on the way or something, that he's not going to be able to make it. Or maybe he leaves or something. I don't know. I couldn't help but worry. Coming, the wolf is coming! At the edge of my fading vision, I saw the old man mutter that and walk off. Where does he stay? Have we ever gotten, like, a place as to, like, where he stays? Because he has to shelter somewhere, because he's not dying, like, at night. He didn't, like, die the first couple nights to the corruption, so he has to be sheltering somewhere. But I don't remember if that's been told to us or not. Miko, Haruaki-sama, looks like it was not just my imagination. We have to lock up in our houses now, right? Cleanse, shelter, dream. That is how you prepare for the feast. Please don't forget to do them. Wash my body, lock the door, and sleep? Yes, you will not get to eat until tomorrow, so please be patient. Okay, got it. If they obey the laws, no one will die today. What do you mean? Today we prepare for the feast. Those who do not are punished by our great Lord Shinai. Please, go. Okay, so nobody should be dying tonight. Okay. Kage-san took Mako in her hands and took a step back. That alone made her face less clear. Please, prepare. I wish to see you again tomorrow. I will. I shouted that right before her face vanished. She clearly liked me, so much that she was almost crying. She probably assumed I wouldn't believe her and thought I'd be a pile of gore tomorrow. Not a chance. I knew how serious this was and understood the depths of their fear and despair. And on top of it all, I wanted to help them. I wanted to reassure them by making that all too clear. I made my way carefully down to my hut. Unlock, enter, lock. Got it. Oh man, I felt so much safer than last time. After all, I could actually lock up, had a decently sized space that was protected from the mist, and had a nice place to lie down. I made it this far. That alone was a strong sign that I was doing way better than before. I turned on the light. I actually had electricity here. Well, I'd had it in the dorm last time too. All that was really cut was the telephone wires through the dining hall. Weird to think that mist and severed phone wires were enough to create a closed circle like this one. Even weirder that I actually came back here of my own volition. You sure did. I reached into the bag at the corner of the room and opened the yellow box of food. It was probably unfair to everyone else, but I needed the energy. I'd have a hell of a time tomorrow. After my half-assed excuse for dinner, I took the wet towel from the pail and washed my body. I then checked if the door was really locked. All that was left was to spread out the futon and sleep. Could I, though? After all, I had so many things in my mind. I'm sure the mists are going to help you fall asleep. First, the things I've learned today. Alright, actually, I think we're going to save this recap for the next time, because I think it's going to transition into a good recap to immediately flow into what's going to happen after this. So, I'm going to end it right here, and then on the next time, we're going to recap what we learned today, and then get into the events of tomorrow, which I'm sure there's going to be plenty. So, hopefully, you are enjoying and looking forward to more. If so, let me know, but I will see you in the next time. So, till then, peace out.